Let's talk about one of my favorite superhero films. It's not a Batman film, it's not Iron Man, as much as I love those films. This film, it's not higher than those for me, but it's next in line. I'm talking about that original, that first Guardians of the Galaxy film. James Gunn knocks it out of the park with this MCU film, taking five relatively unknown characters and just making a great superhero team up film with these characters, and making these characters pretty relatable too. Even the raccoon, even the tree. I mean, you have Star-Lord, you have Gamora, Drax, Groot, Rocket, characters I had no idea who they were before they announced this film. And then I saw this film and I'm like, these are some of my favorite superhero characters. They're just a lot of fun. James Gunn, I love his work. He does a really good job balancing various things in a film, from humor, action, the storytelling, each character's own respective stories, because here, there's various characters, but each character gets justice and in having their own standout moments, and just, everything together and having a good heart. James Gunn puts a really nice balanced film in Guardians of the Galaxy with all those things, and in a lot of his other projects. I really respect that. You could tell in his writing and in his work that he really cares about his projects, and he really wants to do right by his characters and his stories. And I think that's what makes these characters so likable. You could see that as you watch this film, and this is just a very, very fun film. And Guardians of the Galaxy also has a great soundtrack, one that I've worked out to a lot. I really like the soundtrack, and the other Guardians films have really good music as well. Before I hang up on this video, I just want to note the humor as well. James Gunn does put a lot of humor in his films, and sometimes it does fall along the lines of that silly humor, but he knows when to bring it back. And a lot of projects these days, whether it's other Marvel projects or other franchises, they tend to rely too much on dumb, silly humor as they go along, and they don't know when to pull it back. And those, by doing that, they forget to tell good stories. James Gunn in Guardians and in a lot of other projects, he tends to bring out that humor, but he knows when to bring it back, and his work is awesome. And Guardians of the Galaxy, that first one, is awesome.